Hello everyone and welcome back. In this video, I am again going to talk to you about marijuana, but this is a bit of a distinction. I thought this was a great article. I'll put a link to it in the description for the video. Son judges parents' marijuana use. Dear Eric, I guess this is Dear Eric. This is his editorial. My husband and I are in our early 70s. We're both in good health. We have one child who is an adult and lives independently but close by. My husband and I enjoy marijuana now that has been legalized in our state. Between the two of us, we smoke one joint after 7 p.m. about 4 days a week. We also enjoy it on special occasions like holidays and birthdays. Lately, when our adult child has been over to visit and we step away to share a joint, they'll comment, "I thought you only smoked on these days," or something to that extent. I feel like they're keeping tabs on us or even judging us by saying, "Okay," in a disapproving way. It relaxes us to enjoy music, watch a funny movie or program until we get tired and go to bed. I'd like to mention that up to a year ago, the adult child also smoked marijuana with us. So here's the deal, right? Obviously, the adult child is sort of, judging the parents for smoking marijuana. And, I wanted to talk about this article because, I've put a lot of content out there about my, frankly, opposition to this legalized marijuana and what it has done, right? I mean, we have a whole generation of people who are really suffering from mental health issues, and it's fueled by legalized marijuana. And some people have said to me in the comments, "Oh, you're a party pooper. You want to tell everybody how to live their life." No, I'm not here to tell you how to live your life. Okay, and I've said this before. If you want to drink, have a 6-pack every night, knock yourself out. If you want to smoke marijuana or use edibles, knock yourself out. I'm not here to tell you how to live your life. The mission of this firm, of the firm that I founded, 10 years ago now, is to save families whose loved ones are suffering from substance use, mental health disorders, and failed attempts at recovery. Not everybody that drinks needs to go to treatment. Not everybody that uses marijuana needs to go to treatment. Not everybody that uses marijuana is going to suffer from a mental health disorder. Okay, otherwise, I mean, we'd be a lot busier, right? But there is a whole, for lack of a better word, community of people that it does affect, that whose lives are being destroyed by alcohol use or marijuana use or whatever the other substances. Now, and so that's where we come in, right? That's our role. When it becomes an issue, if it's not an issue, right? Like apparently it's not here, not with these individuals, then you don't need us. I'm not here to tell this mother and father in their 70s how to live their life. I'm not even telling them they shouldn't smoke. That's their business. Okay? But if it becomes an issue where it starts to affect someone's ability to function on a regular daily basis, then yeah, I think there's a problem here. If they're smoking and driving, that's a problem. If you're drinking and driving, that's a problem. If you can't function, if you can't go to work, if you can't stay in school, if it's affecting your ability to sleep or eat or just basically function on a daily basis, then yeah, that's a conversation I want to have with you, right? And how it's affecting your entire family. But I thought I would share this. Just so interesting how the child who used to smoke with his parents is now telling the parents there's a problem here. So in any event, if you're a family out there and you're seeing how substances are affecting your family and you want to have a conversation with us, let's talk about what options may or may not be available, legal versus non-legal, right? Let's have that conversation. If it's not an issue, then it's not an issue. You don't need us, okay? But this content is for families where it is an issue. So I appreciate you tuning in. If you have any comments or questions, post them. As long as it's respectful, I'm good with that. I don't mind if you disagree with me. I do mind if you become rude and disrespectful, because that's disrespectful not only to me, but everybody else who watches that video. And I won't have that. Just right. We're here to interact and help people, even if we disagree. If there's an issue that you're seeing in your family, post that, okay? If for some reason I haven't made a video about that issue, happy to do so. I want you to get the information that you need. And if it's affecting your family, probably affecting others too. So let's make sure we get that information out to you. If you like this content, please give me a thumbs up. They tell me it helps. And if you want more of this content, okay, which I do on a pretty much not only daily, but I think today I'm going to put out 3 videos so you can get some information you really need. Please subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you tuning in. Thank you for listening to me. Have a great rest of the day. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.